The sickness baking inside one's lungs knows only to take breath, take time, take life. And now one has come to try and take from generous Alleyman once more. What else am I supposed to do? Hey all you cool creatures. I'm Cryptid. Welcome to the CryptidPlays YouTube channel. And today we are playing yet another O2A2 2025 submission called Pig. And what this game is about is that in a final bid to cheat death, you challenge the Alleyman to a high-stakes dice game where every roll could be your last. Though the game is simple, what the Alleyman offers isn't. More time. Beat him and attain extra life. Lose, and he takes what time you have left. And you're dying anyway, frail body ravaged by an incurable disease. A single die, a single choice. Will you take the deal? So basically, we are dying from an incurable disease, and the Alleyman will give us more time at life. There are 3 conclusions to this short visual novel, and to list off the content warnings again, Pig contains mature themes and is intended for an older audience. Player discretion is advised for visual and written depictions of gambling, death, and disease. So viewer discretion is advised. And with that out of the way, let's make a bet. One calls for he who strikes the deal. So 2 can make a bet. 2 hears one's desperate cry. The Alleyman rolls to 1, a blood-soaked die. Since he has bandages over his face, should I give him a slightly muffled voice? Is one ready to make the deal? There are no do-overs. What are the stakes? Caution suits one well. Wise gamblers never shake an extended hand without knowing what the closed hand holds. Let me turn this up a bit. There is some sound. Very ominous music. But agree. And we will play a game of my choosing. When one behooves the Alleyman, one gives consent. Should one fail the bet, and one shall be commorient. But should one win, the Alleyman will grant a sliver of forever, enough to matter, never enough to satisfy. Is one ready to make the deal? Let's say no. Oh, I pissed him off. What is this? Cold feet, shaky hands. A consequence of one's weak beat. Beat. How eccentric to swipe the Alleyman's time and offer none in return. One seeks the prize, but please the price. But with so much to lose, Alleyman knows one will return, and the Alleyman's table is always open. Ending to have and to fold. That is a pun. I love it. We will go back and, of course, win and lose, basically. See what happens. But this is kind of neat. I enjoy the betting with a supernatural entity to gain more life in this case. It's kind of fun. One calls for he who strikes the deal, so two can make a bet. Two hears one's desperate cry. The Alleyman rolls to one a blood-soaked die. Is one ready to make the deal? Yes. Yes. Then come, shake Alleyman's hand, for Alleyman sees, Alleyman knows. One's desperation is so sweet, so hopeful. The cost of one's wager is what beats and bleeds, and it is oh so fragile. I dig Alleyman. His design, top notch. You know I'm into this kind of whole visual thing, but I also really like the idea for this. Pig is the game, tried and true. Now what will one do with a little more time? Rules of Pig. One and the Alleyman will take turns rolling the die. During a turn, one may roll as many times as one likes, accruing points, but should one roll a 1, the turn ends and one scores 0 points. Pass and one banks the earned points, but gives the Alleyman a chance to score. First to reach 100 points secures victory. Now this is gonna be hard, but let's do it. It is one's turn to roll, alright? I'm gonna try to lose first, and so, you know, see how that goes. Alleyman can always hear the cry of the die. The 3s through 6s are rooting for 1. Shoot, I'm doing pretty well this time. Let's see how much that keeps going. The Alleyman has sat here since the beginning of time. A waiter, a watcher, a willing benefactor. Once he even sat with me. Was he not always the Alleyman then? Did he lose a bet? Of course, of course. One must rest the tired rolling hand while Alleyman stretches for the lead. I want to see you beat me. I want to see how it ends. I don't know if he will beat me this time, but we shall see. The Alleyman's eye. Why yes, it glows. But only once the deal has been set. For now, all of one, I am permitted to know. He speaks in riddles, and it's very interesting. The Alleyman will pass for now. Greed never garnered him anything worthwhile. You say so, sir. Is that the tick of one's brow? Fine. Alleyman will grant one a turn now. So we just get dialogue randomly, it seems like. Would one believe this die was once white, pristine, a pearl shimmering in daylight? Sure. Does the mask bother one? No, because the one controlling one is, into masks. When this Alleyman became 2, there was nothing he could do. On it will stay, until the next 2 takes it away. So I was right in thinking that he's not the first Alleyman. We might beat him before I actually get to see what happens when he beats us. So, guess we'll find out. You're supposed to try and beat me first, darn it. The die must be enjoying itself at the Alleyman's expense. Seems to be. Such practiced restraint. Alleyman, you're doing so badly. There we go. It's like, why am I barely getting any ones? Usually my luck is not that good. Yours is worse than mine. It seems one's final roll marks a bet well won, and a game well played. Now, get, with such precious time, one best not wasted here. One has bested, too, now extending one's due. But before the last loaned grain falls, one must bellow the Alleyman's call. So we became the Alleyman, I think. Ending borrowed time. Alright, now let's see if we can lose. This might take a bit longer. Oh, so because we bested him before, it's actually continuing from that. That's cool. Oh, what is this? A familiar face. A rare sight for the Alleyman. One already knows the stakes, so let's... So that's how it is. What a terrible cough. Oh yes, thank you for noticing. The sickness baking inside one's lungs knows only to take breath, take time, take life. And now one has come to try and take from generous Alleyman once more. What else am I supposed to do? But the Alleyman will not waste more of what one seeks so dearly. Roll. Ah, time. Will not waste time, I see. Alleyman can always hear the cry of the die. A shame, a shame, a shame, a shame. Is it? So I wonder if the conclusions are we just leave and don't take the bet, and then we keep coming back, and then of course we lose. That seems likely. Man, you need to learn some restraint. Claw back at the darkness, yes, yes. I'm kinda into him. The Alleyman passes. Can one take the lead? The Alleyman does not wish for this game to end so soon. Well, c'est la vie, Alleyman. I'm definitely dying this time. Of course, of course. One must rest the tired rolling hand, while Alleyman stretches for the lead. Well, you're there, honey. And just like that, one's time comes, one's time goes. Two has bested one, now one's time dwindles to none. To Alleyman's die, one is now bound, until forfeited through the endless round. Ending the price. I'm trying to think if there might be one more or not. Like, if we keep beating him, would we get an ending? I might try for that. I'm gonna do it probably off camera, and then if I get to an ending, like if it seems different, then I'll record. Thank you for playing. Our studio humbly appreciates all the love we've received. If one cannot roll, then nothing more can be done. This ending comes for all. Yes, even Alleyman. For we all play in the house of death. And today it seems the house claims one's toll. A shame, truly. Now rest well. For inside one beat a true gambler's heart. The Alleyman will miss these visits, dear one. Ending the final bet. Since I did the credits before, I just skipped through them this time, although I probably should have just done them. Either way, thank you for playing. Our studio humbly appreciates all the love we've received. Well, that was Pig. Before I do my outro, I'm just going to thank my channel members real quick. Thank you so much to my channel members for your support. Not only does it help me, it helps the channel grow and the videos keep coming. I truly appreciate it. I said appreciate weird again. Anyhow, like I said, that was Pig. I'm obviously not really much of a gambler, but this was a fun story. Obviously, this kind of theme does appear in stories since, well, probably since humans started telling stories, but I liked the way that the theme was utilized in this. It had a very interesting feel. I don't know if this is supposed to take place in modern times. I'm going to assume it doesn't. It looks like maybe late 1700s, early 1800s, but yeah, that was really cool. It was a neat idea. It was satisfying. I don't know. I liked the feel of it, even though it was obviously sad and dealing with some pretty upsetting topics. But still, we play a lot of that stuff on this channel. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. If you made it this far, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did like it, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more of me, please subscribe. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye.